Humans have been shooting bows for warfare, protection, and for hunting purposes for thousands of years. In the book Fundamentals of Archery, it says, the bow and arrow gave humans greater protection, a diet richer in protein, and also more abundant supply of raw materials like bone, sinew, and hide, upon which early men depended upon for survival. Wouldn't it be cool to do something that has been such a big part of human history that is still available today? Shooting a bow is not only for hunting. It's also a hobby and can even be an Olympic sport. Everybody can enjoy archery. Jackie Evancho puts it best when he says, but I also have a hobby. I love to do archery. Since I was a young kid, I've been shooting a bow. And today, I'm going to share some of my knowledge I've acquired with you. The purpose of this speech is to demonstrate and inform how to safely and effectively shoot a bow. First, I'm going to talk about the different types of bows and how to exercise proper techniques, and I'll show how to have proper form. There are many different types of bows that have different qualities. There are recurve, traditional, long, compound, and crossbows. Recurve, traditional, and long bows are old school bows that are just sticks and strings and are the oldest type of bow. Compound bows have an adjustable draw length and are lighter, faster, more powerful than recurve. Crossbows are the fastest and have a gun-like shape. They're equipped with a stock and a trigger, which makes them look like a cross between a gun and a bow. With each type of bow, it's important to have a set of safety precautions in place prior to shooting it. Long sleeves and an arm guard will make sure the string doesn't hit your arm when you let it go. Next, you need to know what is beyond the target in case you miss. It's important to make sure your target is backed up to a place where it's safe for an arrow to go. Thirdly, always keep your finger off the release or the trigger when drawing it back until you're ready to fire. Now that you know the knowledge of the different bows and how to shoot them in a safe manner, you're ready to move on to the proper technique. Using the proper technique when shooting a bow is essential to ensure that you have correct power, stability, and technique. Using the proper technique when shooting a bow is important to ensure that you have correct accuracy. The first thing you need to do is have the correct stance. Your feet should be shoulders width apart. This ensures that you have proper balance when you're taking your shot. For accuracy, your shoulders should be pointed perpendicular to your target. Next, you need to know how to properly hold the bow. You should be holding the grip of the bow with your hand opposite of your dominant hand. Before you let go of the string, this arm should be extended horizontally from your body with a slight bend. Professor Hunter Herschel Phillips says, it's best to grip the bow like you're holding a baby bird. Now that you've learned the proper stance and can hold the bow correctly, we're ready to release the arrow from the bow. Having the correct release is arguably the most important part of this process because it's where you fine-tune your shot. Grab the string with your dominant hand and pull it back to your cheek. Ellie Stenler, in his book, The Essentials of Archery, says, it's absolutely essential that you always draw the arrow to the head, no matter what distance you're shooting, and that you draw the arrow so your right hand always comes to rest under your jaw. You want to use 3 fingers with the string in between your pointer and your middle finger. Control your breathing and limit motion in your arms and legs for maximum accuracy. David Hertel gives us a tip for hitting the target consistently. He says, have a routine, because it will let you focus on that, opposed to hitting your target under pressure. Line up the pen and keep the bow level. All there is to do now is squeeze the release and let go of the string, depending on your method of use. And watch the arrow sail into the target. Now that I've described how to shoot a bow, it's time to review. You're equipped with the essential instructions and techniques on how to shoot a bow. You learned about different types of bows, how to safely shoot them, and how to proper form and execute the perfect shot. All there's left to do now is go out and try it for yourself. I'm going to leave you with a quote from the legendary Fred Bear. If I asked to sketch a mental picture of the typical archer, it would be hard to put. They seem to come in all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. Thank you, and thank you for listening.